Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw and this is Material Energy 4. I've just been going back through some of the older places that I've been and am kind of cleaning it up and getting some more stuff. I've been cleaning up the area, tearing down some things. Let me put this stuff away so we have room for stuff. If you noticed, I put all the drums in here because I went and picked up a whole bunch of drives and set them up down there. And so that way we can just put everything in the system. Almost everything is in the system. All of our cookies are in here. We have quite a bit of cookies. I put some elevator blocks here so it's easier to get up and down. I've been doing a lot of work. Yesterday I spent a lot of time doing some random things around. I got all of the ender seeds and I'm just growing them here. So this is my little greenhouse, sort of. And then I set up more jungle wood and made a huge cocoa farm. And by the time I harvest all of these, it's time to harvest some more again. So they grow so fast. There's a reason I did that, and I'll explain it in a minute. Let's go over to the chem lab. I also made a bigger sugarcane farm, made a bigger cactus farm. I used all of the dirt that we had, the garden soil, and set it up for wheat. I'll probably change these out for wheat, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I also have been breeding, so all of my sheep are now just regular sheep. All of my chickens are regular chickens. I still don't have the cows or the pigs up to speed on the breeding of them, but that's okay. So that is what I've been doing around. Let's see, I didn't do anything in the Victory Monument. I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of each of the armor. Doesn't matter what it's made out of. I would like one of each of the armor and the sword to go along with it. Obviously, I don't have leather sword, but if it has a sword to go with it, then I would like to do that. So I'm gonna have to make extra armor stands, I think, but that's something that I would like to do. Over here I'm also breeding some more animals, and I don't have those up yet. So as you can see, we've been getting eggs. I have done a lot of stuff in the quest book, and I have 20 quests that I have done. This total quest keeps going up, and I'm really wondering, and this thing is not very far. So am I not even close to being done? That's kind of scary, actually. Yeah, I'm completely scared about that. I think, let's see, we'll look in here first because I have done quite a lot of stuff. So we got the eggs. We ended up needing just 20 more eggs, and we got those. So, and all I had to do was have them in my inventory. So we're going to get some spawn eggs from that. Oh my gosh. So then with 10 of the eggs, I made pumpkin pie, which is pumpkin, sugar, and egg. To make that, pretty easy, pretty simple. We already had a golden bag that we've been using, obviously. And then the deep storage, the basic cache. Those are, the caches are, let's see, the basic one, that's reinforced. Basic is just a log and some tin. pretty easy, and apparently you can hold items. So they're like barrels. So, but I don't know. I don't think I want to use them. I tried them out, and I don't think I want to use the, we'll keep that there, the caches. It just seems a little, for what I would want to use it for, I should have started in the beginning, because I would use we have a few of the bigger ones. They're reinforced, and I started putting a Yellorium in there, and I might just leave that one out. But we still have, you know, over 16,000 Yellorium that I didn't even put in there. You can only put them in one stack at a time, so I didn't want to spend the time to do that. At least I don't think you can do it. I tried all different kinds of things like you can with the barrels, and nothing was really working. Okay, so we finally did this, the magnetic force, and I'll show you the recipe. Is a signalium gear and ender fragments, and we had ender fragments. The signalium gear is the ingots with iron, and we happen to have these ingots already, but if you don't, the recipe is copper, silver, and destabilized redstone. So it's not that hard to get. It just takes a little time to make those, but we happen to already have them, so I went ahead and made that. I don't know what this actually does. I guess you can teleport people? I don't know. Then we needed an imbuing station, and the imbuing station is green stained clay, vines, grass, lily pads, block emerald, and a cauldron. We had cauldrons. I think I got it in a reward bag maybe, or maybe they were in a chest somewhere. I had to make the green stained clay, the emerald block. We had gotten lily pads, I think, from a reward bag. The vines I collected from one of the areas that had vines, and the grass I had to bone meal the grass and then use shears to get that. Yeah, so I went ahead and made that. Then we had to make the flask of Spectra. Now, the flask of experience already came up and said that I did, so it must have been something that I've already gotten before. But the here you go. The flask. This is ectoplasm, lapis lazuli, and a daisy with a water bottle. Makes that in the imbuing station. So I had put it down over here, put those ingredients in, and it just automatically did it. Didn't need any power, so that was easy to do. Let's put these, why are these not stacking? Okay, so let's claim our reward for that. The next thing was the good reward bag seed, and that was using the universal seed in here with 5 good reward bags. I had to use cookies to buy those, and then you click infuse and it infuses them and uses up the reward bags, but I think you get them back there. The next one was the greater reward bags, which was 5 greater reward bags. Epic is 5 epic reward bags, which we happen to already have. And then the legendary was, I think, 10 legendary bags. And we had 8 of them. So I had to buy a couple more of those. But they're all the same way with the universal seed in the infuser. And there we go. So now let's put those away. Let's put those away. Okay. Let's see. This I have not made. We need 20 spatial I/O ports. The I/O port is a little more difficult to make. We're going to need to make engineering processors, so I'm going to need to make an inscriber. We're going to have to do all of this stuff with the presses, so I thought I would save that for a video to do that. The compressed cookie, we need compressed theobrine seed, and that we're going to have to chemically decompose cocoa beans to get the compressed theobrine. It takes a stack of the chemical to make one compressed, and we need 32 compressed to make with the universal seed to make this one seed. So we're going to need a lot of the chemical that you get from cocoa beans, which is one of the reasons why I made that cocoa bean farm. And I will show you why else in a second. Okay, so we have more quests in here that we have done, well, that I've done. A lot of it was just a lot of crafting or a lot of smelting. I had to make the Hatteroth, which is the mana infused with the ruracium. I don't know. I used it in the Tinker's smelter and made that. In fact, I think I still have some melted ones downstairs, and I haven't turned them into ingots yet. We also had to do that with the black steel, which is deep iron, and the this one. I'm not even going to pronounce that. So there's that. The calendrite, we had to make the amargerine block, which I think is calendrite in shiny or platinum. I think that's how it was made. Don't quote me on that. I had to make a energy distributor and energy. Okay. Is this, which is Ender Diamonds with the energy distributor, and I happen to have those in my ME system already, so therefore I just put 4 around one of them. Super easy to make because I already had the ingredients. So there's that. The better enchanting. This one was kind of a pain in the butt, and I tell you what, I really don't like the printing press. Okay, I keep saying I really don't like, but all of this is fun. It's just frustrating, and when I get frustrated, I say things like, I really don't like this. But it's not that bad. Let's see, the printing press is this. The dark steel and the solarium and the reinforced obsidian I already had. I had to make these into blocks because I had them in ingot form in our system. So that was not a big deal. The printing press chase. This was the difficult part. We already had the solarium, but I did not have a zombie electrode, so I had to make that. Well, in order to make that, you need to make a slice and splice. And then you have to hook it up to energy, and you have to make it iron axe and shears and energetic alloys, silicone, and a zombie head. We did not have a zombie head, so I had to make a farm and farm the mobs until I got a zombie head. The slice and splice is this, And not too bad. We already had those, and we already had some skulls. I used a skeleton skull. Not that big a deal. I can make them. It was just kind of a pain because I had to then stop and make a mob spawner room, and which I made along beside the wither skeleton spawner so that they drop down right there. And I just made a normal drop farm, and like the one I made in my Agrarian Skies. I normally make those. I also made a bunch of the conveyor belts. I actually made way too many of the conveyor belts. I accidentally shift clicked and it made like 4 or 5 stacks of them, and I didn't mean to, but it was all, we have like way too much stuff anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So I use conveyor belts, so I also get Enderman in there, so I can't use water, but I made it too high, so they fall and die immediately, but oh well. So that's how I made the printing press. It was this big long ordeal. Yay, we got ink sacks. That's going to be a problem later on that I will talk about in a second. We needed the player interface, so I made that. Let's see, player interface. I'm sorry again for my heater. It's just really cold lately. It's been like, I live in Texas, and it's like 35 degrees outside. So, and where I sit, it's really cold in this room, and I can't like not have the heater on. So we need another star, which we found in a chest. The player core, which we've had for a while, and we had an ender chest for a while. We've had that since like the beginning, and never used them. So that was easy to make because we had everything already. So all I had to do was craft it up. So we got 40 reward bags for that. Bigger on the inside, we needed a personal shrinking device. So the personal shrinking device is this. We have lots of diamonds, redstone, and nether quartz. What we didn't have were these world resizing interface. So we needed 2 of those, which means we needed 2 of those and 2 of those. So that's not too bad, and then that was not too bad. We already had all of this stuff, but it's kind of a pain to make. We didn't have the capacitors for that for a long time. That's why I stalled on, wow, that is a long word. Something tryptamine. Something. Yeah. Okay. So let's put those in there. There's a lot of bags. Okay. So then I finally got off my butt and made the Torturino. The Torturino. I know this is a lot of crafting off camera, but I spent quite a few hours yesterday playing, but I did mine out that sand room. I mined out the whole sand room, so we have all of the sand from that. So that's an octuple compressed cookie, an octuple compressed cobblestone. That's where I knew we needed the octuple compressed cobblestone, which is why I was excited about it, so I didn't have to make it. And the ludicrate block? Ludicrate? I don't know. So we had octuple compressed cookies over here. We had 3 of them, so now we only have 2 left. Let me put away my cookies. Okay, and then we had the octuple compressed cobblestone. It's in here somewhere. cobble. We have 150 of them, so that's good. We have a ton of cobble. And then this stuff is, I used this recipe. We do have nether stars and emeralds and ender pearls. We have a lot of them. But I went ahead and used this because we have a lot of this in well, I guess we have a few blaze rods, not like a whole lot. So yeah, that's how I made that, and there we go. So that unlocked all of these. Now all of these are going to be a pain in the butt. We did have octuple compressed cobblestone because we found it. Yay. So we're going to claim that. So that one's done. We need to make 50 octuple compressed cookies, which is why I made wow, my mind just completely went blank. The cocoa bean farm. That's why I made it bigger, because we are going to need a lot, and we're going to need a lot of wheat. So I plan on turning the whole bottom of the chem lab. I plan on turning this whole thing into a wheat farm down here, and so that way I can start collecting that and farming that. On top of that, we need the sugar cane. We need 1 million of those, so hence why I made the sugar cane farm bigger. The ender pearl, we need 10,000 of those, so that's why I made the ender pearl farm bigger. Charcoal, we need 100,000 charcoal blocks, which means we need 900,000 charcoal, which means we need 900,000 blocks of wood. And I've started collecting jungle wood, but I don't have an automated way to collect those yet. I have been doing other things, obviously, and don't have that done. Also, we need 1 million black stained glass, which means we need 1 million sand. I don't have 1 million sand, which means we're going to have to take some of that octuple compressed cobble, probably just one, yeah, and pulverize it into sand to get the sand, and then we're going to have to smelt the sand to get the glass, and then we're going to have to get black dye. We need, what did I say, 125,000 black dye. So that's not good. So we need ink sacks. I don't know if squid will spawn in the end. I guess we could do it in the overworld, but that would be kind of a pain in the butt because there's all that water. So that would not be good. One way we can do it is with carbon black. So we need carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, which are very popular in a lot of blocks. So what I need to do, see, we don't have very much carbon. We have a few hydrogen and a few more oxygen, but nowhere near what we need. We're also going to need a lot of energy to make that. But I think that's the way we're going to have to go. And I'm going to have to sacrifice some of these blocks to get that stuff. And I'm not sure which ones would work the best. Yeah. So that's where we're at with that. So that's like a hoarding thing. We have hoarding corner over here. Then we have our fallen knights. We need to kill fallen knights. So I have to make a fallen knight powered spawner from the broken spawners. And wither witches, we also need to do those. So I'm going to have to make a wither witch powered spawner as well. We'll probably do it like the Let me change this out. Actually, I put all these back because why not? Yeah, all of these are the ones I don't have completely cleaned out. All of these are the ones that are completely empty. So, but I have gone through all of these and gotten all of the good stuff out of it that I know of. So there's my mob spawner area. And then for the powered spawners, I'll probably make a room just like this. And, excuse me, my throat just got real scratchy. Yeah, I'll probably make a room kind of like this, put it over here, and have any of the spawners that I've broken that I need, I'll make powered spawners out of, and use probably a tesseract to get the power, and use that to kill any of the items that, or any of the mobs that we need. We can also do that for in the Bake to Win for zombies, creepers, maybe Enderman. I guess we have a lot of conveyor belts, so that would work. As long as it's not a fiery sword, I think we'll be fine. We have zombie pigmen, blaze, and blizz spawners as well. And then I have to work on the wither as well. You just kill one and you get cookies. We have to kill wither anyway, and that's going to be an episode of its own. It just seems like there's so much to do. And then I haven't even started on this yet either. So there's a lot. There's a lot going on, a lot that I need to work on, a lot of the powered spawners that I need to do in order to make the powered spawners. Actually, let's type in spawners. I need Z-Logic controllers, which I think we have a couple of, yeah, we have 2 Z-Logic controllers, but we'll have to use the slice and splice for zombie heads, and so that means I have to kill more zombies over here in order to get them, so I can make more powered spawners, so we can make the spawners to put in this room, to be able to kill mobs, to be able to do the challenges. And it's a lot of setting up and a lot of work, and I still need to work on the mobs, and I'm not getting flustered or frustrated or anything. I'm having a lot of fun. It's just there's a lot of stuff going in my head all at once, a lot of things I know I need to do and work on, so it's hard to get situated in what priority order I should do them in. But we've gotten a lot of stuff done. This is a lot of stuff, and I'm surprised that we've gotten a lot of this stuff done. And then this opened up. I don't know when it opened up. I don't remember. So we have more stuff to make. The compact machine. I don't know if that's not going to be too hard. Well, that will be hard. All right, I need 6 of those. I don't know if I have enough of the capacitors for that. And then it'll unlock more stuff. There's a wireless Ender IO charging station, which I have one. It's down in the reactor room. I put it back here. I hidden it back here, so every time I come in here, it'll charge up my pick. I did make a new pick out of Tartarite. I know I should have named it TARDIS instead of Tartic, because it's a Tartarite pick. Oh well. yeah, and so the only things I put on it, I put lapis on it, and I put an emerald on it. Everything else has come with the, oh no, I put flux and lapis on it. Everything else I think I've gotten automatically upgraded. So, and it's not even like it's only an awesome plus. So I've been using it as much as I can to get it leveled up. And then the Tartarite axe was something I got, I think, in a reward bag, and I haven't put anything on it. So everything that's on it was due to leveling up. So, and I'll probably put flux on it, but not right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at, what I'm doing. And this is just kind of an update episode because there's just so much to do that I am running around. And the next time I think I'll be a lot more organized. And yeah, we can open bags if you want. What? Epic. Those are good. Greater. I still don't know which is better, epic or legendary. Huh. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave that here in the episode here. I know it's kind of we're just going through the book, but I'm explaining where we're at. We have an episode of me fighting mobs, maybe. I'll probably do that. I could show you that. And the wither. We have an episode of building stuff, like this stuff down here. In the meantime, I gotta be farming and smelting. Maybe I'll show how I set all that stuff up. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have the chemicals. We have the spatial I/O that I need to work on for that as well. That's probably dirt and cobble. The cobble won't be a problem. The dirt I'll have to combine and compress. And chemistry. We still need to start chemistry or start doing that. I keep putting the chemistry off. I probably shouldn't because there's probably things in there. I need like 1 million of these certain saplings. And yeah, and if I'm going to make this, I'm going to need a ton of carbon if I have to make it. It's like what, 64? So whatever 64 times 64 is, 64, like a stack of, and each one is a stack. I don't know. I think that's what you need for it. At least it used to be. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to end the episode and get busy and get to work and set all this stuff in motion and start getting that stuff done. I need to kill some mobs, to get zombie heads, to get powered spawners. And, well, I explained everything to you guys. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's where it's at. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. What is today? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to make another episode again tomorrow. So that way there's one for every day of the week. I'm trying so hard to get a video out every day, Monday through Friday. So, alright. I will talk to you guys later. Aw, you can't even see me. Here we go. Hey. I will talk to you guys later. Hello. There we go. Hi. That's a little too close, I think. Oh no. Yeah, let's dance. Alright. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy playing Minecraft. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. No. Yeah. Closer. It's too close.